Roland Martin.
You probably say, come on, give me a break. Move on, guys.
From Washington, D.C., Roland Martin, good morning.
Hey, folks, what's going on? I hope all is well. It is quite a busy time. First of all, let me shout out to University of Virginia Lynchburg. I'm going to be doing the commencement this Saturday, so looking forward to being at graduation. And all the HBCU presidents, do me a favor, stop shrinking the stage.
What do you mean, shrinking the stage?
So I was in Greensboro, North Carolina, and for the American Heart Association deal for the HBCU Health Initiative, and 5 HBCUs competed. Johnson C. Smith University won the $100,000 grant, nice. But 2 of the presidents actually were there: Bennett College president and the Winston-Salem State chancellor. And I was talking about graduation, and Winston State last year, they had the drum majors who just got out there and did all kind of different stuff. But when I was talking to the Bennett president, she said, well, yeah, we really don't really encourage that. So we've actually made the stage smaller. and no, seriously. No, straight up. Because this would be the 17th commencement speech I've done at 14 HBCUs. And they shrink the stage so folks won't do the happy dance step or do whatever across the stage. And the Winston-Salem State chancellor, he was like, look, no, matter of fact, he said, we expanded the stage. He said, look, I don't mind people doing their stuff. I just tell them, hurry up. Right. So he said, when the frats get out there, he said, the frat that takes the longest are the damn Kappas because they shimmy. Yeah. He said, now look, you got 10, 15 seconds, but 20 seconds is the max. So I told the Bennett president, Dr. Dawkins, I was like, how you going to shrink the stage? So yes, a lot of them are actually decreasing the space.
Wow.
The Bennett Bells don't clown.
No, they don't.
They don't.
I know.
Well, there might be one, but those ladies.
Yeah.
So a number of them have done that, and so as we're in the commencement season, Tom, you're gonna see that happening, and you're gonna see that happening over and over and over again. So I'm just like, look, just don't decrease the stage because that's gonna have an impact on giving. So just saying.
Do we have
no?
Congressman Tim Ryan, who's running for president, was booked today, and his folks have not hit us. I've sent him a text and no answer as well. So,
well, let me ask you this then.
Yep.
Stacey Abrams announced that she will not run for Congress in 2020.
Well, first of all, she announced that. She's not made a decision on the presidential race. She also, of course, has her electoral initiative of signing up more folks, registering those folks, in Georgia, and so, frankly, I haven't talked to her. I know some folks who have talked to her.
Sybil, how do you feel about that?
Really thinking about it, though.
I think I'm like Roland, and I've said this before when there was the original talk about her running for president. I really want her to give a good run for governor. I think that was, with the whole voting issue, I think that now that she has put a light on it, as well as this election, as well as this voter registration effort, I would love to see her run for governor.
But don't you all think she'll be more effective if she runs for Congress? And gets more Democrats in
and they need in the Senate.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the deal though. Running for the United States Senate also is different than when you're talking about being governor.
They're both statewide.
Well, no.
But it's a different
it's
kind
both
of states.
statewide, but it's a totally different dynamic. Yeah. Remember, she was a state legislator before. She was also the House Minority Leader. And so here you have an opportunity. So, look, I think she may be saying, look, hey, I'm going to make a run for governor in 3 years. Let me, I got that close. Let me build up the constituency. In 3 years, the demographics will be also changed that will likely better skew towards her.
Hopefully as a result of the 2020 census.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right. And it's a different dynamic also when you talk about being a governor than being a United States senator, because look, when you're a backbencher, look, you're one of 100, but with governor, you're one of 50, and so it's just for a lot of people, what really sits best for in terms of what they want to do.
And
so,
I don't think it's bad, Tom, that she kind of keeps her name out there, and just in order to to have a little flirtation with any of the presidential candidates that are going for the nomination, just to have conversations and work on her next move. I don't see her. I never saw that it was going to be a joint between Joe Biden and Stacey Abrams. I never saw that. I never felt it. And she's like, why are you going to run for number 2? Which I like. But I agree with Roland. I think that she would be far more effective as the first black female governor of a state in the United States, as well as all of the things that she can do along the way in these next 3 years before she does run for governor.
And you also don't know who was also looking at considering running for U.S. Senate in Georgia. One of the names that I've been hearing is Sally Yates, who was the former
Assistant
Department
Attorney
of Justice
General.
official.
Yeah.
And again, so you have that dynamic as well. So it's all sort of things out there. Now, of course, your Senator Chuck Schumer is driving you crazy because you're trying to recruit these top candidates to run for the United States Senate. There's some 20 seats that Republicans will have to be defending, and he wants strong candidates. For instance, Pete Buttigieg, he was trying to recruit him for for Indiana. There's a guy who's in Montana, and problem there is it was like his wife has said, hey, it's either president or bust. Well, you haven't announced yet. So you have all those different dynamics. Yeah. And for Democrats, they want to try to take control of the United States Senate, because if you look at the polling data, there's 55% of people polled say they are very, very focused on voting in 2020. And so it's going to be so Democrats are expecting a massive turnout of their folks. And Schumer wants top-notch candidates for folks to be voting on in 2020. And so the dynamic is going to be really interesting as they try to line up folks to run for these seats, because they want to at least, if they can't take over the United States Senate, at least decrease the Republicans' margin, which actually increased after the 2018 midterms.
How's the polling going? I know Joe Biden is polled as number 1. Where is Kamala Harris and Cory Booker? Are they both in the top 10?
Harris is in the top 5. Booker is not in the top 10. But I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not looking at any damn poll right now in this early, because remember in 2007. As late as July, Obama was down 20-plus points to Hillary Clinton.
Yep.
So it's a whole stuff can change in the next 7 months. Ask me that question in November. Right now, way too early.
Okay.